Hi beautiful people, you're welcome back to my channel. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, my name is Just Lover Grace and I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. You're welcome. I want to say happy new month. Happy new month. You're welcome to the month of April. Yes, we're finally in the second quarter of the year. March was quite a lot. March was a lot. March was a lot. All around the world, even here in Nigeria, there was just a lot going on from the beginning, like early weeks into the year, into the month. We already had like slaps flying here and there. Towards the end of the month as well, we had the old Chris Rock and Will Smith slap, as if Bianca's slap was not enough. We had Nigeria not qualify for the World Cup. We had, other really tragic incidents like what happened at the Abuja Kaduna train. So there was just a lot going on in the month of March. And, we are there taking in all of these things. We're on our phones most of the time. We're taking in all of these negative things. All these things have energy. We're taking it in, we're absorbing them, and somehow, some way, they're contributing adversely to our quality of life. The bad news that we hear, whether or not it directly affects us or not, you cannot hear that people who should safely get to their destination, on the train, are being shot at, and then it does not affect you. And I really wanted to do like a calming video. I wanted to share tips that would help us stay sane even in the midst of the chaos that is around us. And it's a new month of April. Every time it's a new month, generally people are excited, the energy level is up, the hope level is up, the prayer levels are up. Everyone is hopeful, everyone is optimistic for what's going to happen in the new month. But then what you find is by the end of the first week of the new month, hope level is down, prayer levels are down, and everyone kind of like sneaks back into the old pessimistic, negative vibe, energy level down. There's usually no more ginger. I like to call it ginger. There's usually no more ginger that they once had at the beginning of the new month. And I feel like these things that I'm about to share is going to help us keep that ginger up, because we do need that ginger, we do need that hope, we do need that energy level to win. And this brings me to my very first tip. And one of the tips that I love to practice regularly is gratitude. I feel like it should be a course that is like taught in school, because there is no way that you can live a life of gratitude. There's no way you can incorporate it into your lifestyle and it would not improve the quality of your life. There's no way, honestly, because what gratitude would do for you is it would force you to take your eyes off what is not working, what is not going well, and take you to what it is that has worked, what it is that is working, what it is that you're thankful for. That is what gratitude will help you to do. And just that switch in perspective, just that switch that goes on here from this is not working, what is not working, what is bad, what is evil, to what is good, what is amazing, what has worked, is everything. Because now your focus is different when you're practicing gratitude. It kind of like, it amps up your energy level. It makes you more optimistic. It makes you more hopeful. I feel like now that we're in the second quarter, it's important for you to look back over the first quarter and find 2-3 things that you're grateful for. And those are the things that will help you stay centered and grounded when chaos wants to like come again. And it will just help you it will help your head to be correct. Do you understand me? In Nigeria, for example, things have gotten really bad, and that's the honest truth. That is the reality. Security is a big issue. Just the fact that you left your house and you're able to get to your destination safely, or you're able to come back home safe and sound, no scratch. Omo, it's enough reason to thank God now, because many people are going out and they are not coming back. And that brings me to my second point. My second point is be kind. Be kind. Like, it's as simple as that. And when I say kind, I know that our default setting is to think of be kind to other people, but still, I want us to even extend that kindness to ourselves. I feel like most of the times we're very hard on ourselves, and sometimes it's kind of good, but at the same time there should be balance. Like, you cannot always be hard on yourself for like mistakes that you made or things that you should have done better. And it's not like we have lived this world before. This is our rehearsal. This is our stage. This is everything. You know, when you fail at something, be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself down and tell yourself that you're a loser and all that. And I feel like being kind is something that would not only improve your own quality of life, it would also improve the quality, like it would just help to spread love and light in this already gloomy world. Like, it's so important. One very tragic and painful thing that I saw during the whole Abuja Kaduna train incident, you know, was a Dr. Chinelo that was tweeting. She had tweeted that she had been shot at, and you know, I saw the amount of disparaging tweets, the evil tweets, I call them evil tweets, that human beings were, you know, like, you should even die. Like, it's like, how did we get to the point where we can't even be kind with our words? If you're going to be kind with your time, I get it. Time is money. Time is expensive. If you're going to be kind with your money, I know that might be sometimes hard. But words are like the simplest way, the easiest way that you can be kind to someone. And if we're going to now, you know, descend to the point where we cannot even be kind with our words, then really, where are we going? When you're dropping a comment on someone's page, do not feel the need to be a villain. Do not feel the need to be Jezebel. Do not feel the need to be Herod. Be a kind person. Be a kind person in your thoughts. Be a kind person in your actions. And it would even help you, because I don't know about you, but anytime I show an act of love or an act of kindness to someone, I feel good. I feel good about myself. Like, I don't know, it's almost like some beautiful chemicals are being released in my system. Like, I feel really good. So I think that's something that we should really prioritize. I think that's so important. The third tip that I'm going to share is discipline. And this is a big one. I think that this is one of the most important tips out of the 5 that I'm going to share. It was important for me to add discipline to this list because I feel like many times we feel discouraged, we feel depressed, we feel down. You know, the lack of fulfillment, the lack of happiness that we have in our lives is because we feel like we're stuck. We feel like we're not moving forward, or even if we're moving, we feel like we're moving like at a snail's pace. I feel like one major stumbling block to that is indiscipline, like lack of self-discipline. Lack of self-discipline is a big deal. You know, I feel like at this stage in our lives, we are big girls, we're big boys. Like, if you're in your 20s, you're already a big boy, you're a big girl. And so, even though sometimes the problem is that we do not know what we are supposed to do, to be honest, it's not every time that we're in the dark. Sometimes we know what it is exactly that we're supposed to do to take us from this point where we are to this point where we want to be. But then we would not even move because we don't have the discipline, because it takes discipline to do the things that will get you from this point to this point. So you say that you want to, let's say, diversify your streams of income. And then when opportunity comes for you to do that, you don't have the discipline to commit to it. You say that you want to lose weight. You say that you want to, pick up reading habits. You want to grow spiritually. But then all these things require discipline. Do you understand? Like, even if we're praying and praying, God is not a magician. We still need to do the work. We just have to find that self-discipline to do the hard things, to do the things that we don't want to do. Most of the things that would actually bring us the fulfillment, that will bring us joy, that will make us feel like, yes, I'm advancing in life. Most of them, we don't like to do it. Like, who wants to be eating salad morning, afternoon, and night? Sometimes we wait until we feel like doing what we know that we should be doing. I do it sometimes. You're not going to be in the mood to do a lot of things that would actually help your life. So bottom line is, we either get disciplined or we stay stagnant. My fourth tip is self-care. And self-care is relative. Sometimes self-care to me is going out with my friends and eating pizza, ice cream, gisting. Like, that's self-care. To you, self-care might be sleeping. Self-care to others might be, taking a vacation. As long as you can afford it, learn to prioritize yourself. Learn to take care of yourself. Do things that make you feel good. Do you get me? Like, take care of yourself. Self-care is important. This is your sign to go for that spa appointment that you've been postponing on. This is your sign for you to order that food that you've been eyeing. This is your sign for you to take a day and rest. You prioritize self-care, and if you incorporate it into your life, like, okay, maybe once a week or once in 2 weeks or once in a month, I'm going to take out this time. I'm going to take out X amount of money to do something that I love to do for myself. I'm going to do something nice. It doesn't even have to be anything expensive, anything fancy. Like I said, self-care is relative. It can be anything for you. And I feel like it's just important for us to do that, because what that does is you release stress when you do things, when you take care of yourself. You release stress when you're taken care of. You release stress when you indulge in self-care and you love upon yourself. Do you get me? And then the world is a better place. And my fifth tip, this is the best tip. It's the last, but it's definitely not the least. My fifth tip is, do not forget God. See, sometimes when I have issues, I just go to God in prayer and throw it all on Him. When you take your burdens and then you take it from your head and then you just do, pum. That's like what I do. I'm just thinking how 1,000 times harder it would be if you forget God. Like, if God is not part of your life, is not the very source or essence of your life. I don't know how it is. And I think that it's another reason why, there's so much chaos, to be very honest. You can't see someone who is in an unbroken fellowship with God, and you will not see that level of hope. You will see and then that hope, that joy will be absent in that person's life. And this is irrespective of whatever it is that they're going through. So do not forget God is a very important tip for me, because I feel like you can talk to Him about anything. Like, you can talk to Him about your fears. You can talk to Him when you're weak. You can talk to Him when you're poor. You can talk to Him when you're broke. You can ask Him for things. You can just commune with Him. Tell Him to give you strength when you feel weak. There's only so much that your parents can do. There's only so much that your uncle can do. There's a way that you have issues in life, and then when you're always telling that same person, they might not tell you, but sometimes they are tired. They're like, this person should even leave me alone. They'll see your phone call and they're like, Wahala, I need to put you. This person's problem, this person's wahala is too much. I cannot come and die. I cannot come and kill myself. But God is not like that. Like, God is God enough to withstand your burdens. God enough to handle your problems, to solve them, to give you the right perspective, to show you the way. Nah, don't forget God. So yeah, there we have it. My 5 tips to remain sane. My 5 tips to remain grounded, to stay centered, even in the midst of chaos, and to just improve the quality of your life. Yep. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please comment down below what kind of videos you would love to see on my YouTube channel. I want to make sure that I'm doing videos that you are interested in, videos that you want to see. So if you have specific kind of videos, if you have questions that you would like me to answer, please leave it down in the comment section below. Share this video to your friend, your enemy, your family members. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next week. Happy New Month once again. Bye, guys.